Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen podcasty video stuff. Today I wanted to talk about what I believe are the best weapons and ships in Star Citizen 1.1.1 Alpha. We're going to start with missiles, size 1 missiles. It's the Marksman. The Marksman 1. Easy and quick to fire, allowing you to launch one when you need it the most. These missiles allow you to hurt enemies, making them change direction, slow down, or even just getting them off you for a brief moment. They're easy to evade, but for dogfighters, and as far as size 1 missile goes, they are a great choice. For size 2 missiles, at the moment, it has to be the Tempest 2s with their CS locks. Those CS locks can be hard to get in a fast-paced dogfight, but when you do get that lock, or if you lock the target at range, or even if you lock an already engaged pilot, then you have a very high chance of killing them with these missiles. The Tempest 2s are hard to lose once they're locked onto you, and the only reliable way to do so really is a very quick turn or to hide behind something or flee in a very fast ship. Both against Vandal and players, these missiles really cause a massive damage and have an extremely high hit rate for missiles. Let's talk about more conventional weapon hardpoint choices. For size 1, 2 and 3, with the Sledge 2s being nerfed in 1.1.1, the Omni Sky Weapons have taken the best hardpoint choices pretty much across the board. They have massive range, extremely quick projectile travel times that makes them basically quite easy to hit with. They also don't overheat too much and they cool down pretty quick. If you're running with just Omni Skies or all lasers, you might want to transfer a little bit of power, extra power to your weapons. Otherwise, you're going to run out of laser power in the middle of a long firefight. They're a great choice in pretty much all situations for pretty much all of the ships in 1.1.1 for both gimbaled and relative, which is the fixed gun choices. So if you want them to be aiming with the mouse and keyboard with gimbals, the Omni Skies are great. And if you want to be flying around on a joystick, the Omni Skies are also great. There are a couple of size 3 alternatives to just having the size 2 Omni Skies, or gimbaled or fixed or whatever. If you run too hot with Omni Skies, or you need some short range weaponry to really track targets at close range, then you might want to go for the Mantis GT220 Gatling gun. It's a really powerful short range choice. Two of these on a Super Hornet or a Gladiator are extremely useful and exceptionally powerful against any target closer than 1200 meters. Also, I love mounting these on the nose of a 300 series ship. It really supports the Omni Sky 6 fire from the sides. That being said, if you do overheat or run out of power for your lasers, you can finish off the target with the Mantis rather than just using the Omni Skies. A lot of people are just going pure Omni Sky builds at the moment. Some people do really like the size 3 Panther laser repeater, but I really would recommend a Mantis or an Omni Sky over that, especially until the Omni Sky 9s come out. When the Omni Sky 9s come out, that's going to be great because they're going to be the big size 3 Omni Sky laser. So let's take a look at some of the ships. There are a few great ships in Arena Commander at the moment. I'm going to focus on what I think is the strongest. I mean, I'm a little bit biased on the ships that I can actually fly. So some of the ships that I would consider weaker are ships that I can't fly so well. So the strongest, in my opinion, currently are the Gladiator, because it's an amazing missile boat, the Super Hornet, because it's very tough and it's got a huge armament, the 325A, because it's fast, got armor, and can have quite a powerful armament backed up by missiles, and the Gladius, because it's a very agile, still slightly tanky dogfighter with quite a lot of armament. The Gladiator is supposed to be a dive bomber, fighter bomber. It is currently, though, a heavy fighter missile boat. It's slow at 190 max speed, but it flies so smoothly and is relatively tanky as a ship. It can also take a size 4 shield in 1.1.1. It has the ability to be equipped with 2 Omni Sky 3s and 2 Omni Sky 6s. In combo with its 8 size 2 Tempest missiles, currently the most strongest of the size 2 missiles, and 4 Stalker 5 Super Death Exploding missiles, the ship is just amazing. And people are saying it's going to be nerfed, but it's hard to see how it can be nerfed. I mean, what are you going to do? How are you going to nerf it? I mean, you can make it slower, you can make it less maneuverable. That seems odd to do. Maybe they need to give it just a lamer stock of missiles as stock. So just go, well, we have just some crappy missiles or whatever. Also, one of my favourite things about this ship is it seems to be my answer to joystick and HOTAS pilots. So Some people are amazing at flying on the joystick and on the HOTAS, but have a harder time keeping up with people in Vandal Swarm or in dogfighting because they're less able to aim compared to gimbal mounts or people flying on the mouse. Now, if you're flying a missile boat that has a pretty devastating normal output of damage. It's got, though, if you upgrade with Omni Skies, you've got a huge amount of firepower normally. But you've got all those missiles. Now, you can just basically fly around, locking on missiles and firing them off when you want to. If you're a joystick pilot, that is absolutely great. You can concentrate on the flying, you can concentrate on the evading, and your flying skills can take precedent over you trying to kill stuff. Whereas those insanely powerful missiles allow you to not have to be incredibly accurate with your conventional weapons. I think that's great. Some people are going to disagree with that. I like flying on mouse and keyboard and relative mode, and then occasionally I fly with a stick and mouse, and with I do my little gamepad, my orb weaver and joystick. I keep on mixing it around. So I really like missile boats when I'm on joystick. I just think they're very, very powerful. The Super Hornet is still a super powered dogfighter. Really tanky, massive amount of weaponry, great stock power plant. It's a little bit less maneuverable than the other dogfighters and has a max speed of only 200. But when fitted with 6 Omni Sky Weapons, anything that comes within range of this green Hornet is going to regret it. Missiles seem the best way of dealing with these slow dogfighters though. So the Gladiator and the Super Hornet do suffer from getting ripped apart by missiles. But that's the trade-off. If you're going for a slower dogfighter with all the guns in the world and all the best equipment, you might be a bit slower. The 325A and the Gladius are great dogfighters. Fast, maneuverable, can take a beating before they go down, really upgradable. Some of the best pilots I have seen in both Vandal Swarm and PvP love these ships, and I just think they do amazing stuff with them. They enable you to outrun missiles, which prove difficult for the Hornets and Gladiators to do. The speed they give you allows you to choose when and where to engage your targets too. And they come with great missile ordnance, as well as their weapon options. My current favourite builds are the Gladiator with 4 Omni Sky Weapons and basically its stock missile set. Very, very powerful. I also chuck a size 4 shield on there. And also I really, really love the 325A with Tempest 2 size 2 missiles and 3 Omni Sky 6s on there. I think that is incredibly powerful as well now. Especially in Vandal Swarm co-op, it allows you to really rake in the money, really rake in the wreck. Although the wreck has been massively nerfed, so hopefully they change that back so I can make more wreck. Anyway, just make sure you put some extra power to weapons if you're going to be using Omni Sky builds. Obviously, they are basically replacing the sledge shotgun builds, but I do believe the Omni Skies are a little bit more skillful because you don't instantly kill a target with like you would with a sledge, but you know, they are the new sledges effectively. I don't know. Just as a side note on equipment, it's pretty much always worth renting the largest shield you can with wreck that your ship can take. It will save your life. There's no point in not doing it. Same with missiles. If you've got access to size 2 missiles, grab some Tempest 2s. They're very powerful at the moment. You'll make the wreck back. Very worth doing. Anyway, guys, I hope that was informative. I did rant a little bit during there. Apologies for that. I really, really am enjoying the Gladiator at the moment. And I am going to rent out a Gladius properly, because some people have said I'm Gladius racist, and I'm really not. Anyway, you take care, guys. I'll see you next time, or in the verse.